Okay, I'm bored. You're bored. Let's get this over with. This is going to be part 3 of what I think it was a werewolf turn. Which, yep, Izuku learns that there's only 2 days till the full moon, and he's caught completely unprepared. He doesn't know what to do, so he goes to Takashi, and yeah, he has an idea. Alright, I have this place where you can actually run free and do whatever you want, but to get there, it's gonna take a while for me to get everything ready. So, on the day of the full moon, we're gonna have to transport you through a truck, a big ass truck, just in case you start to transition. But, okay, so wait, what if I tell my mom? Just say you're gonna be hanging out with some friends. You do have friends now, don't you? No. I mean, seriously, ever since I turned to, well, a werewolf, people have been giving me more attention, but I don't really care for them. Huh. Cool. Alright. And just say you want to stay at a friend's house. Just lie. It doesn't really matter. Okay. Which he does, and she is happy that he does have friends, but she's heard about what happened between to him at school, where she's actually proud of him for standing up for himself. Even though the outburst was pretty violent and the teacher is terrified of one of his students. Oh well. On the day of the full moon, Izuku's transported in a truck into this wild game reserve, which luckily is closed, only having Takashi have access to it. So, what now? I just walk in? Yep, get as far away from the gate as possible. I can't risk you busting out of here. It could be very problematic if you end up biting someone. What? Oh yeah, the Alpha isn't the only one who can turn people. You can do that too. Just, we don't want you doing that as of yet. And unless your Alpha wants you to. Anyway, run along. And Deku runs into the reserve at full force and just waits. The time goes by. It gets darker. The moon is starting to rise up to the sky. And Deku, he's starting to feel something. Something very weird. In which, as soon as the moon is high above him, his eyes start changing. He starts feeling as if he's gonna explode. His bones start cracking, as well as his ears. He's starting to hear everything so much louder. The heartbeats of every single animal, smelling every rabbit, deer, even a few bears in the distance. And then, yeah, a few, let's say 5 minutes later, he fully transitions into a full werewolf and starts hunting. He slaughtered deer, gutting them like nothing. His claws rip through every animal, tree, whatever's in his way is getting gutted like a knife through butter. It's terrifying, and the carnage he leaves behind. But then he gets a whiff of something. Something familiar. And he heads straight towards it. Takashi, he's just waiting for this whole thing to be over when a car pulls up. Who he sees there is actually Inko. Miss Victoria, what are you doing here? Yeah, I know my Izuku doesn't have friends, but for some reason he just so happened to. Wait, where is he? What did you do with my son? He's in there. Good. Bring him to me. No, I can't. I can't. You see. And this is when Inko starts yelling at him to take her to her son. In which she starts pushing him out of her way, and she just runs right in. And that's the smell that Deku picked up. He's running straight towards Inko. And when Inko sees her baby boy, she doesn't recognize him at all. She's scared. And she actually starts to twig that could cause Izuku to go into attack mode. Before he pounces on Inko, Takashi steps in and tackles him to the ground, telling her to get out of here and run. But then she starts yelling, "Where is her son?" She sees the blood on Izuku's hands, on his mouth, and thinks the worst. Sees tattered clothes, where she starting to cry, thinking that Takashi got her son killed. But he explains, while fighting Izuku, mind you, that this is her son. What? Yeah, I'll explain everything later, but first you need to get out of here. As Izuku just swats him away, causing him to just break 3 trees upon impact. Inko, she's running as fast as she can, while Izuku, he's chasing her. Not going full speed, because, yes, he wants to enjoy this hunt. While Takashi, oh, damn it. I hate training whelps. As he transforms into his werewolf form and heads off full speed after Izuku. And as he's just standing above Inko, who fell as she hurt herself, Jackie's smelling the blood, hearing her heartbeat as it just races out pure fear. And before he can do anything, he gets tackled by Takashi again. And they go on to a full-on battle. They're clawing at each other, biting each other. Izuku, he's trying to get Takashi, while Takashi just wanted to immobilize him until this whole night is over. But at the end of the day, Izuku, he's acting more like a wild animal while Takashi's trying to strategize. But strategies don't always work. And Deku's claws just rip into Takashi's stomach, almost completely gutting him. And that's going to take a while to heal, considering while Izuku was hunting animals, one of the ones he gutted actually had a special poison. Let's just say, yeah, that deer was going to die anyway. And he heads back to Inko. Her just trying to get her bearings, and she just notices, "You're right behind me, aren't you?" Turns around to see Izuku, fangs in full view, blood dripping from his mouth as well as his claws. She's scared as all hell, trying not to panic. But as Deku raises his claws, he stops himself right in front of Inko's face. He starts clutching his head, starting to remember everything. He gains his composure, and yeah, he turns into more like a puppy type figure. And yeah, sees Inko as, yeah, his mom, or at least his owner. In which he's all nice and everything. And he kills Izuku. Sit? And he does. Roll over? He does. She's like, that's adorable. Kind of terrifying, but adorable. And she starts petting Izuku on the head. His tail is wagging. She's like, "Oh, that's my baby. Yeah, yes, that's my Izuku." I should have known he wouldn't have hurt me. This is when Takashi actually shows back up after being able to heal himself. Oh yeah, that he actually had to gut himself to get that poison out before it went through his whole bloodstream. But still. And he thinks that Izuku was going to attack Inko, so he tackles him again. Izuku going back into his battle mode and starts fighting Takashi. Inko trying to... Damn you, Fallout! So help me God, I'm gonna blame you for something else. Okay, now where was I? Oh yeah, Deku trying to kill Takashi, Takashi trying to hold Deku back. While Inko is trying to explain that he's not trying to hurt me, he's just like a little puppy. Like, wait, what? This is when Deku just slashes him across the face, sending him flying. It goes like, no, bad Izuku, bad boy. She's literally scolding him like a puppy. As Deku, he looks down at himself, ashamed, like he really did something wrong. But then she starts paying him again, and he feels a little bit better. And she just wants to try something. She wants to... okay. She picks up a big-ass stick, just throws it and tells him to go fetch, and he does. Bringing it back like a good puppy. Which... Oh, that's adorable. I'm so happy that you didn't try to kill me. Wow. Yeah. Takashi, he finally wakes back up. It's morning. And he sees Izuku in Inko's lap. Still covered in blood, mind you, but he's peaceful. Like, oh, what happened? Well, when he caught up to me after, I suppose, being you, he stopped himself from hurting me. In fact, he was like a little puppy. It was adorable. As Izuku wakes up, oh. What happened? He sees that his mom is here. What, Mom? What are you doing? Don't worry about it, Izuku. I pretty much get the gist of what happened. What are you talking about? Yeah, you're a werewolf. Like, what? Oh, Mom, you know werewolves aren't real. Like, Izuku, you can't fool me. I'm your mother. I'm not stupid. Considering that, yeah, last night was a full moon. You turned to a big wolf. And that blood, I'm pretty sure it's not yours. Seems like a lot of animals must have died. And considering that this guy looked the same as you, only somewhat older. Yeah, I'm not an idiot. Oh, man. I was hoping that I wouldn't have to tell you. Wouldn't have to. Izuku, you're a werewolf. Do you know what that means? It's highly dangerous. If you didn't tell me, or if I didn't find out, that could put everyone you know and love in complete danger. At least now, I know, and I can possibly prepare for any repercussions. Or yeah, she just started listing off all the reasons why telling her would have been a good idea in the first place, to avoid all this confusion and all this complete nonsense. As Izuku, Takashi just... Wow, you are lucky you have a mom who's so... what's the word? Understanding? Yeah! I think that's the word, but still... Man, that's... Huh. Cool. As, yeah, they go home with Izuku draped in a towel after washing off all that blood in the nearest stream. Man, well, at the very least, I don't have to keep this a secret from you. Yeah, I'm very much happy about that as well, but I really do wish you told me sooner. It, it could have prepared me at least for your little outburst at school. Like, what outburst? Wait, he didn't tell you? Well, I, well, he told me he stood up for himself at school, but that's pretty much it. He goes in depth with the story. Gosh, he's laughing at his ass off. Like, that's right. Oh my god, all right. That's pretty cool. Like, what, you're not upset? No, but man, fuck them kids, man. Dude, if they put you through that much hell, and yeah, you strike the fear of God into them. Yeah, that's hell. How could I be mad about that? Zukus, wow, I'm touched. Don't worry about it. Just, if anything, make sure you don't kill anyone. You don't need that kind of blood on your hands. Let's just stick with the animal blood, shall we? Yeah, no kidding. As Fang just chimes in Deku's mind, he's like, oh, but man, thank goodness you had such a great mother, or else you probably would have killed her. Wait, what? Zengo's like, what is it? Oh, that's my wolf, Fang. He's just talking about if you possibly weren't as good as a mother as you were, I probably would have killed you. And go like, oh, thank God my parents raised me right. As they're just arriving home, Takashi's saying his goodbyes while Inko and Deku go inside. So, anything else you need to tell me about this new you? No, not really. As Izuku is just walking to his room, and yeah, he's just, oh man, seriously, what did I do all last night? Well, when you were transitioning, you cried like a little bitch. Wait, what? Oh yeah, I told you. First transition always hurts. Your bones start breaking just to reform themselves and elongate, as well as your snout gets longer. Oh my goodness, your teeth. Oh man, believe me, it does not seem pleasant, and I doubt it would ever be if you didn't get used to it. But on the bright side, that was your first full moon as a werewolf. So, yeah, it should be easier from now on. All you have to do is learn how to control that side of you, and easy peasy. This is when Deku actually asks, like, wait, why didn't Takashi turn into one? At least he didn't turn into one until he had to fight me, but why? Oh, that's because when you first have your first full moon as a werewolf, yeah, you have no control over yourself whatsoever. He must have trained for years to at least get to the point where he can transform whenever he wants, or at least so he doesn't go full wolf on the full moon. Huh. Okay. Will I ever be able to do that? Of course. I need more training. Alright. But seriously, what changes can I expect out of this? Well, I guess you'll get stronger and faster, no doubt. And actually, the whole thing about how you turn into a werewolf affecting you for the first time, it's different with everybody. We're going to just have to wait and see how it affects you. Oh, alright. That's not ominous at all. Hey, dude, I'm new with this too. I only get so little information. So, if anything, this is a learning experience for both of us. And if anything, I think I'm just a little tired. But wait, what the hell? Why am I tired? Dude, you expended a lot of energy. It's gonna take a lot of rest for you to replenish that. But I'm a werewolf. Don't we have unlimited stamina? No. Who told you that? Wikipedia. Wikipedia is bullshit. I'm your wolf. Takashi, a werewolf. He could tell you. If he had unlimited stamina, it wouldn't have taken him that long to bounce back up after what you did. I guess you have a point there. Anyway, yeah, I guess we'll go to sleep. Yeah, Izuku goes to bed early. And as soon as he wakes up, Inko is there. Izuku, what happened? Huh? What are you talking about? As he notices, yeah, something's wrong here. Yeah, he feels a little different. There's Fang is like, dude, you're gonna need to check yourself out in the mirror. Like, yeah, I feel like you've done something. What have you done? Just go look. Deku rushes in the mirror, brushing past Inko, and what he sees is this. What the hell happened to me? And that is where I'm going to end this part off. Oh my goodness. The amount of messed up penis I could have went with this. How dark I could have gotten. Oof. Don't worry. The darkness will soon appear. Trust me. I've told other people about this before. Anyway, I am out. The peace and the love, children.